A good example would be Meren King, her song "Oh the Moon." It was a demo of just her vocals, so there were lyrics and a melody, and then it was accompanied only by a hand drum and a recorder that was basically in unison.
Now gather round and hear about a wonder in our sky, rising up with each day's turning and so lovely to espy, stuff of legends
and so when I got together with her in pre-production, we did it through Skype. I suggested to her that, again, knowing her catalog, knowing her genre, I knew she played guitar, and on a lot of her songs she plays guitar. So I mentioned to her how I could hear her vocal melodies. They were implying these like superimposed chords. And so I just got out my guitar and showed her how, you see how like this is like the 1 chord and this is going to the 4 chord. What do you think about adding chords to your song? And she really liked that idea. So then I went further along with like, well, let's go ahead and do some chord substitution. We took like the 1 chord and replaced it with the 6 in some places. Meren got really inspired with that, and that led to her wanting to extend a bridge, and she put new lyrics over that. I helped her with the chords to come up with the way the song modulated, and then we even like added on, I think it's a triple chorus at the end that we had come up with. So yeah, the arrangement really took place, but the spark was, being a pagan artist, we knew that hand drums were going to be important, right? We knew that that was like one of the signature things. But having this guitar on here really opened the song up. And, bringing back to this point, staying in her genre, her brand, consistent with her other releases. But it also, as I mentioned, I always like to push it a little. It actually makes the song a little more open and maybe not so much pop, but singable. And so I feel like this song could really reach even outside the pagan audience. And so someone who's not a fan or knows nothing about pagan music might really enjoy the song, become a fan. And
what were some of the other changes that you and Meren together made from the original demo to your master?
Meren has a wonderful djembe, and she recorded herself playing the djembe, and it sounded wonderful. I have a hand drum, it's an Irish hand drum called a bodhrán, and I tuned it to the song, and then she took it into the acoustic alley, which is like our kind of an extended ISO booth, and she experimented with adding the bodhrán, and it really finally got the song to have the foundation it needed. And adding the guitars was really easy, and then I added some electric bass. That on top with backup vocals, which we developed for the song, it really brought the song to a whole new level.
Let's hear some of the differences between the original demo and the master. Let's listen to them.
fall as continents flow through the bulges of the moon, our ever-present moon, oh the moon, the always changing moon. Oh the moon, look there, it's our ever-present moon, dancing with the always changing moon. Oh the moon, oceans ever-present moon.
Thanks, Rob, for the insight into your creative and collaborative production process. It's been really fascinating.
My pleasure. Thanks so much for having me.